Welcome back everyone to another video. Today we're gonna have a Vagner go up against the Deveste Eight. Both of them have their weaknesses and positives. Like the Vagner is really good at cornering. I would say it's most probably the best supercar corner I've tested so far. And the Deveste Eight is just the best top speed car, but it does have some negatives, both of them do. Like how the Vagner, I would admit I wish I had a bit more top speed or acceleration, because it feels like on the straight it's a bit too slow. But the Deveste Eight though also has a problem where it turns so badly. Like corners, what I've got, basically every car I've had so far turns around, can turn without braking a little bit. This car will need to brake at least a little bit just to make sure it doesn't scrape a wall or go on dirt or something like that. So it is a bit bad in that way. But first we're gonna test the Vagner. So let's go to Vagner now. So here is the Vagner. This car is rear-wheel drive. It has good handling, not the best top speed, but overall this car is very good. So let's get straight onto the track. Here we go guys, coming on to the first straight. So let's start the lap. This car, I own one myself and I really enjoy driving because it has so much downforce. I think it's the most probably the best turning supercar in the game, like what I've seen and through tested, because I have been doing a lot of testing of other cars, what will be in later videos most probably, and this car just has like the best just turning. It feels like it just turns so quick, like you turn and it just looks like the back slides or something like that, even if it's not actually sliding. And this bit here is when this car really shines, because you can just floor and flat out just go around to the gas so easily. I wish it was a bit more top speed though, so you could get through that quicker, because what if you want limits like that, the time around there, it's not really the fastest for some reason. It's a fast car, but it's just not the best on top speed. So here it comes to the finish line. So what did it in a, let's see, a 53.1. That is pretty good. Of course, for how old the car is now, that is very good. I think, of course, we've got from the last video, it's not fast on both the cars I tested last video, but them two cars came out, well, pretty long ago and they're very expensive. So here is the Deveste 8. This car is very good at top speed, but like I said before, it's terrible at handling. And when you see the lap, you would understand why I mean that. So let's go straight to the lap. So here we go, coming on to the first straight. Deveste 8 is very good in top end speed, but bad in corners. And you see on this corner right here what I mean, because how wide it go, and I did tap the brake a little bit so it wouldn't go off the track. Well, none of the other cars have ever had a brake there. That's what I kind of mean by it's really bad cornering. But on the, like, when it's going slow in corner, like you saw there, it does slide, what allows you to go through the corners quite a lot quicker, to be honest. And it is very nice. And just these bits here on the windy bits, this is where it really has a disadvantage, because I have to brake. And if you don't brake, you literally go so wide. You tend to stay on the track, but you just go so wide, like you reach the very edge of the limits of track. Well, you don't want to do it. But now this is where it has its advantages, these bits here. Coming into the last corner, well, last one or two. Of course, it also is quite a long car, when I think about it. So in that bit there where it is tight, you have to take it a little bit more differently. So let's see, what was this time? It did it in 54.0, or very close to 54.1. So it is slower than the Vagner. So let me pop up the scoreboards right now. Let's see how they compare. Okay, so here is the scoreboard. The Vagner did in 0.53.1 and the Deveste 8 did in 54.01, whatever you want to call it. Of course, if you want to round up, it's either 54.1 or 54.0, whichever you want to do. So overall, the Vagner, very good in circuit tracks, if you know what I mean, like asphalt track. But how this game is, like with the kind of stunts and stuff like that, like the stunt tracks, well, tend to be very straight. That car might be very good in it, the Deveste 8, but of course in tracks like that, it's not really going to be good. So if you want to do proper racing like that, don't pick the Deveste 8. But if you're going to do like maybe stunt races, I don't think it would be too bad, to be honest. It could be pretty good. Of course, yeah, I think both quite expensive, both over $1 but not too much. Both together, the Emmers and the Kruger are still faster, but not much. Well, the Emmers is about a second, the Kruger's about half second. Of course, that's to the Vagner. But of course, some two cars are like over 2 million. So yeah, it's a bit hard to buy. Well, think the price, but both of these two cars are amazing. So if you guys did enjoy this video and would like to see more videos like this, please comment down below what cars you want to see next, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone.